I am so sick of Insight Editions decks. Look at this dapper little gentleman. Dolphin Matrix Chakra? That's not a thing. Do I need it? No. Do I want it? Yes. Hello everybody, it's Sylvie. Welcome back to Tarot Magpie. I hope you're doing all kinds of good. I'm here with you today to do a little bit of window shopping to see what is coming out in the next few months in Tarot land. See what's going to be available, maybe add some things to my wish list. My wish list is ever growing. My wish list is minding its business, and so should we. So I'm on Amazon. I'm just gonna do a little search for tarot and see what is coming out in the next 90 days. Okay, let's do English language, please. Oh, this feels like a lot. Tarot Mysticism, the Psycho-Spiritual Technology of the Thoth Tarot by Joe Monteleone. He's on YouTube, right? I feel like I've watched some of his stuff about Thoth before. Oh, this feels too woo and too esoteric-y for me, but I am curious. Each card's symbolism and connections to Kabbalah, numerology, and occult philosophy. I mean, I'm not gonna get it. I might, but not anytime soon. It's been reviewed by Benable Wen, Anthony Dawn's doing. Okay. Am I correct in thinking that there's not a whole ton of like Thoth-based resources coming out all the time? Aside from reprints of off the top of my head, I can't remember, but I feel like there's not a whole ton of Thoth resources coming out, so this might be quite interesting. I might keep my eye out for it, but I'm not gonna jump on it. But okay. Witches of the Craft Oracle cards with no images. This, I feel like I recognize this. This is a pre-order, so it's obviously not already out. Has the artist done something? I feel like I've seen this before. Was it indie? Or does it just look like other things on the market? Illustrator. Oh, okay, yeah. So the Soul Mirror Oracle is by the same illustrator. I do want this oracle. I like how there's two keywords and they're like on a spectrum or like different ends of the scale. I think that's really cool. Ooh, okay. Well, that's not what this video is about, but I don't think I'm very interested in the tarot deck, but it's pretty. Whispers of the Dolphin Heart. This looks so love and light and so like, oh my god, shut up. That's so like 90s, 2000s with the rainbows. I'm not gonna lie, I do kind of love it. Not the keywords so much. Like, what does that even mean? Uniting with your origin, Dolphin Matrix Chakra. That's not a thing. This card, though, I love this a lot. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, this looks like some more very woo stuff that I'm not into. Medicine Heart Oracle, another Alana Fairchild. Stars, Cards, and Stones, exploring cosmic connections between astrology, tarot, and rune stones. Ooh, that's maybe interesting. Runes, I've never touched a rune in my life. I don't know anything about runes. But this is interesting. So it's a interconnection or a cross-referencing of 3 different systems, unearth new layers of meaning in each system. Understand how these systems can be used in combination for enhanced insight. This sounds interesting. This sounds quite up my street. What have we got? Who's endorsed it? I don't. Cooch Daniels does not ring a bell. Neither do any of these endorsements, but that doesn't necessarily mean anything. It's by Red Feather. Ooh, okay, contents. A celestial gateway to divination, astrological foundation, the cards in the room. Okay, that's interesting. So it looks like astrology has a whole section, and then part 2 looks like it's tarot and runes kind of together. Oh, I don't know, actually, that might not be true. Because then part 3, this is astrology, this is major arcana, this is runes. This, I don't know enough about, well, I don't know anything about the author, so I'm not gonna jump on this right away, and I don't know anything about runes, but the idea of combining 3 systems, that really intrigues me. I feel like if you've seen a lot of my videos, if you've seen the mind map stuff I do, if you see a lot of the like playing with tarot that I've done, I do a lot of this like mapping, card meanings onto something else, or like kind of cross-referencing and layering. So this is really cool to me. That's very interesting. I'm going to leave that tag up. Tarot training sleeves. What does that mean? What does that mean? Oh, it's literally card sleeves? Yeah, it's literally card sleeves with tarot card meanings. Okay, that feels overpriced when you can buy decks with the meanings on the cards. Soul Wisdom Oracle, Everyday Enlightenment for All Souls. There's a lot of enlightenment. I mean, there's always a lot of enlightenment stuff happening. Ooh, Mary K. Greer. Essence of Tarot, using essential oils, magic, and rituals to empower your readings. I do not have any tarot magic books or tarot ritual books. I don't think. I said that very confidently. But I don't think I have any books that are like doing magic with tarot, doing rituals inspired by the tarot. I know there's a few out there. This is interesting though, with essential oils are something I use quite a lot, more for like aromatherapy and just generally smelling, making my house smell nice than magical spiritual correspondences, but sometimes for that. This is, and Mary K. Greer, who I trust, and Judica Isles. I recognize that name. Oh, that's just the full word. Okay, so she did the element. I've seen these books before, these like encyclopedia books. I've not read any of her stuff, I don't think. But the actual book is written by Mary K. Greer. The Union of Tarot and Aromatherapy. That's really cool. Oils and scents to correspond with each of the 78 cards of the tarot. Daily rituals, a reference guide for tarot lovers. Okay, this is really interesting to me. I like this. I also have been looking to get into some kind of like herbalism stuff. This might be a good like entry point for that for me. Out on the 5th of January, 25th of January, can I read? 8th of January on Kindle, and then the end of the month for physical, at least in the UK. And these dates are always subject to change, but that's interesting. Tarot Unveiled, an occultist's perspective on the cards. There's a couple of different occulty books. Yeah, like this tarot mysticism, psycho-spiritual. It feels like it's in that same genre. This tells me nothing. Expert Gordon Strong takes the reader on a journey through the cards. Do I know the name Gordon Strong? Has he written anything else? The Sacred Stone Circles of Stanton Drew. I don't know if that's the same. I don't recognize anything. Okay, well, I need more information on that. This is cute. I've seen this before. I am deeply, deeply tempted to get it. Oh, why would we have pictures? That would be too helpful. Like, this is cute. Okay, we'll go to Amazon.com because that's got more pictures. Like, the frog in the hang. This is just cute. Like, it's absolutely just a Rider-Waite-Smith clone. Do I need it? No. Do I want it? Yes. I'd love to see some more images. Oh, wait, what? This is a whole different deck. That's helpful. Okay, I'm confused. Oh, floral. I think that's this. This is the floral tarot and this is the flower child tarot. Okay. Is this the creator? Like, oh, this is cute. The frog with the cricket in the Fool. I love that very much. Like, this is adorable. £22. I'm not going to buy this full price, but I might buy it. The Life-Changing Power of Tarot, Reading the Cards for Self-Empowerment by Georgia White. Who are you? Oh, it looks like it's just card meanings. Got the imagery, got the card meanings, got some keywords. Okay, it just looks like a tarot guidebook from this lens of self-empowerment, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that. The Unveiled Tarot. Okay. Pictures within pictures, emphasizing the multifaceted archetypes that animate all tarot decks and providing fascinating and nuanced readings. I do love a multifaceted, I mean, the tarot is multifaceted, but along with this idea of like cross-referencing and layering different systems and symbolism, I think that is just a way of exploring how multifaceted tarot is. So, a buzzword for Sylvie right there. Interesting. Okay. I'm assuming this is our Queen of Swords. Love to see, cards. Love to see her on the front. I like this illustration style. We've got death. Okay, so we've got like the picture within a picture. I see what they're getting at. We've got not quite a traditional tarot card in the center. Although, okay, in the death card, it looks like there's the traditional image in the center and then this non-traditional depiction. This almost looks like it could be like upright and reversed, maybe, or just nuanced. Doesn't have to be upright and reversed. That's too black and white. Love this justice. Because then here in the wheel, we've got like a modern image in the center, and then the more traditional image is the like bigger image, and then the hermit, it's the traditional in the center. And the idea of like being alone in a crowd. I like that because obviously what the hermit traditionally referenced is not possible in this day and age for the vast majority of people. So you do have to kind of work on that solitude within something, like within a busier world. Strength. That's interesting. Oh, there's the lemniscate though in oh, I'm gonna make you dizzy by doing this, but that's cool. And then what's this? Chariot. Is this all majors? Yeah, that's interesting. Oh, that's cool. I like this like gladiator image. That's fun. Not what I would pitch for the chariot, but oh, doesn't look like a lot of. Why are we going backwards? This like moon landing situation for the magician's really interesting. The fool is a politician, is a clown. Okay, I'm gonna look some more at this. I hate this image. This looks very like AliExpress. Who's published this? Sterling Ethos. Who are you? Mind, body, spirit, industry leader. Okay. What else have you published? Nothing I recognize. Okay, I've seen this. The Citadel, I thought Liminal 11 published that. Okay. Oh, they must be like a distributor or something for Liminal 11. Marcel Kroll. Okay, they've published some stuff I do recognize. Okay, well, this is pretty. Again, very much not the point of this video. Oh, no. No, it's no. I don't care about that, actually. I thought I did. Okay, this is interesting. I'm going to keep an eye on this. It reckons it's out in January next year. But I definitely, I want to see more of this. But this might be a modern tarot deck that actually works for me. Okay, hashtag blessed. What the fuck is this? Who can say? Because this is all we're getting. I'm not very interested in that. An artist's guide to tarot, Moon Temple Oracle, practical tarot. I do not like this art style, but I am in like, as in it's personally not my taste. Not that I'm saying it's bad. I like this card with the mushrooms. What's going on? Who are you? Yeah, this art style isn't for me. Oh, that Queen of Cups is cool. I feel like if you liked the Light Seers, it looks like in that similar vein. Like it's not quite hyper realistic in terms of the settings and what it's depicting. This is a really gorgeous image on the front here. No idea who that is, but I like it. Okay. Oh, and then presumably this is an accompanying book that you can also get. The Animistic Tarot. What? I'd like this little play on words. That's cute. Oh, probably not for me. There are other landscape decks that I want before I would want this one. I like the Eight of Cups though. Looks like this is another Los Scarabeo Marseille. They've been republishing a ton of old decks, and it looks like this is another one of those. Calandra Tarot. What are you? Oh, there's the fourth pentacle. I was really confused. Okay. Ooh, that's cool. That's cool. I don't know that I'd love it, but yeah, this like lightning's pretty cool. The Empress. This looks like, this image in particular looks like a like Linda Ravenscroft-esque drawing. I love these little butterflies. The Hierophant. It's like modern but not. I'm confused. Temperance. It's pretty. This probably isn't for me. This definitely isn't for me. This is cute. This is really cute. But yeah, it's very white. Very white. That's, in this day and age. Ooh, what is this? This is not out till April, but, oh, this looks like the, is this the same illustrator as did the Herb Crafters? Oh god, this is gorgeous. What is this? This is people. Who am I? But I'm like, oh no, this is beautiful. Okay, interesting. Are you the same person? It looks like a similar art style. Yeah, the co-creator of the Herb Crafters Tarot. Okay, interesting. I am getting distracted. I thought this was out already. I thought this was coming out at the end of October and now it's not out till December. fine. Elemental North Tarot. I don't think I like this for me. No. It's clever. That is clever. Like, here's Neptune, here's the moon phases, here's Pisces. That's cute. I wonder if these plants are meaningful. It's absolutely not for me, but I think it is clever. Was this on Kickstarter? I've seen this before, I'm sure I have. I like that we've got the constellations in here as well. I think that's really cool. Yeah, it's not for me, but that's good. This is for me. I've pre-ordered this. The Kindle edition is already out, and I'm so tempted to just get the Kindle, but I know I want the paperback because it's got like images, and I just know that I want to flip through this and I will want to have it in a physical copy. So I'm waiting. It's out in December. I'm extremely excited. Tarot and Neuroscience. Let me tell you what this is about. The Neuroscience of Tarot. Can we have a sample? Can we see what's in here? By Siddharth Ramakrishnan. Or do we not see the contents? That's really annoying. You could show me the contents. Forward. Okay, well, this sample is not very helpful, but I think Benabel Wen posted maybe on Instagram some like a bit of a review and pages from this book. I'm really excited to get to it. I feel like if you've been on this channel, you know that I like my scientific explanation. I'm very like science minded in how I look at things, but I'm also very into tarot. So this is like, I can't wait. I'm so excited for this book. Enchanted Forest Felines. Do we need more cat decks? I can already tell you I'm not into either of these. Royal Animals Tarot. This feels like I've seen it before. Divination. A tarot colouring book. Secrets of Romani Fortune Telling. I feel like I've seen somebody talking about this. I'm gonna hope that the authors are in fact Romani people. Yes, good. Okay. The authors, co-hosts of the Romanistan podcast, share their knowledge from their own personal experiences being raised to be fortune tellers, providing tips on how to emulate the professional polish that Roma have perfected over the centuries. I will admit that I know nothing, like in real terms. I don't know anything about the Romani tradition of fortune telling. This might be an interesting read just to get a bit of context. And it looks like there is also some criticism of the way that it's been depicted. And yeah, depictions of Roma as fortune tellers and dressing up to feel exotic like that I would expect to see in a book like this. So, okay, interesting. I might keep an eye out. Yeah, I think that would be interesting, like context for tarot history. Modern Manga Tarot, that's a colouring book. We're getting a mini Deviant Moon, we're getting a mini Tarot Mystical Moments. This I might pick up because is it Mystical Moments or is it the other one that looks similar? No, I think it's Mystical Moments that I'm kind of intrigued by, even though I really shouldn't be. Based on all the reasons I usually don't like a tarot deck. But like this, with the fractal and then the key and the key, I'm and like, oh, it's good. I'm interested in this. Maybe I feel like I want bigger cards that I want bigger artwork. Mini 8 coins tattoo, not interested in that. I had the full size and I moved it along because it wasn't doing much for me. Practical sigils, practical symbols, runes and sigils for holistic well-being. Probably not for me. The Westward Tarot, what is this? I can see a unicorn. What is happening here? This is incredible. It's a frog prince with a cup. Oh, this is cheesy as fuck. Oh, I kind of love it though. The hermit is the little bear. What is this? This is some 2000s Photoshop shit. I kind of do love it though, I'm not going to lie. Is this the 10 of Cups? Presumably with a little house and a little baby turtle. Oh dear, I do kind of love this actually. £27, I don't like it that much. Oh, here we go, more images. Like, it's real cheesy. Look at this dapper little gentleman. It's giving me like the same vibes that I get from the Gilded Tarot. Not for £27, but I do kind of enjoy it. I mean, it looks like, okay, Light and Shadow, The Scene, and then Queen of Wands in Love, Queen of Wands in Career. Okay, the guidebook looks quite like meaty. And this little like verse. Do you know what? This could be a fun one. Okay, the Vedic Tarot, where East meets West. I've not seen this before. The style of this reminds me of something else, and I can't think what it is. Like the two figures and the Two of Swords. Eight of Swords. Okay, I don't know. I don't know that I care for this. Oh yeah, this is okay. So, explore the tarot's correlation with Vedic, Sanskrit, Irish, Ogham, tree alphabet, and Hebrew, plus musical notes. This is like way beyond me. I still don't feel comfy really diving into the Kabbalah that's associated with the Thoth tarot and the tarot in general, but particularly with the Thoth, and the Tree of Life associations with that. So this is definitely not for me. And I am gonna lie, I don't love the art style. It reminds me of the Tarot Oscura, which I think I recently chatted about in a wishlist video. But this is better, in my opinion. I prefer this artwork. Okay, well, moving swiftly on. Oh, I've seen this, the Hexen 2.0. So this is a reprint, a republication. Yeah, so after a decade out of print, renowned for its unique vision and prophetic themes, it returns in a highly anticipated new edition. Interconnected histories of the computer and the internet, cybernetics and the counterculture, science fiction, and scientific projections of the future, government and military research programs, social engineering, and ideas of the control society. So, like, isn't this extremely cool? Do I know what most of the references are? Probably not. But the art style is gorgeous and it just looks really cool. So we've got like different like people and different like not ideas but like organizations, entities, philosophies maybe. Alan Turing, William Gibson, early computers. Like it's just really cool. It's got such a I don't know anything about this deck really, and I don't know anything about most of what's being referenced. Like this is not my knowledge base, but I just think it's got such a strong theme behind it, and I just think that's always really fun when a deck is so clearly themed. I think that's really cool. Tower of the Cosmic Seed. I'm excited to see this going mass market. I don't know if I'm going to get it because I can't remember if it was this deck I wanted or if she's done another one that I wanted. She also did this Oracle of Awakening. Maybe this is what I wanted. I don't know. It's Collage, which, you know, we know I love. You know I love a collage deck. This is from her Kickstarter. I don't know if the mass market publication will be the same. I think what throws me off is the amount of photographed real people that are in it. But then when I look at it like this, like in a kind of spread, it's very beautiful. This Four of Swords, I think it's absolutely gorgeous. I don't know how functional it would be for me personally as a reader. This Three of Cups is fun. Is that shiny blue edges? Ooh, look at those. That's very pretty. Just saying. Okay, Beetlejuice Tarot deck. I am so sick of Insight Editions decks. Let me see. Is this going to be a good one or not? Are they showing us any of the minors? I don't know if that fits. The Lovers, the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, they've not shown us any minors, so it might be pips and aha! Ooh, thank God for reviewers. The Empress, the Moon, Judgment. Alright, it's illustrated minors. I think something that could easily throw me off, that frequently does throw me off, in decks like this, that didn't for like the Buffy one, because I know that so much more, but the same figures being depicted at various points, I think unless you're very familiar, you might just not know. Oh, those backs are gorgeous though. Those backs are nice. Right, well, I do not need this, but it looks like it is one of the better franchise decks. This I'm interested in. Christina Ricci's Cat Full of Spiders tarot deck. Do we have more? We still don't have. Oh no, we do have more images. Okay, good. The Fool, the Empress. This is very beautiful. Ooh. I really like the art style, and I think this would look so good laid out on a table. I am really intrigued. Written by Minerva Siegel. I've got a couple guidebooks by her, and I'm not wild about them. I think it's a shame that there's only the foreword by Christina Ricci. Do we have reviews? Is this already out, or is it just not out in the UK yet? I do think the art style is, I think these would look really good all laid out on a table. But it's very peoply, and obviously every person is Christina Ricci, and so I don't know how readable it would be for me personally, just because I struggle with people on cards. Oh, but it's very lovely, but I don't know that it's for me. Stained glass tarot. This looks very AI. I'm not saying it is, but it looks like it. And I've seen a couple of, decks, other kind of bits of artwork. Why do we have two titles? Tell me that's not what the actual cards look like. But I've seen various things where it's definitely not AI, and I believe all the, because I've seen like progress videos and yada yada, but it just has a bit of an AI look and it's off-putting. This doesn't look like a lot of information for each card, considering that it says here its connections to astrology, numerology, alchemy, the Western esoteric tradition, and the teachings of Carl Jung. That's so much stuff. And then we've got what? This? That's it. Like 2 page. No. All right, moving on. Alice in Wonderland Tiny Tarot deck. This is one of many Alice decks. I don't care so much. This is another Minerva Seagull one. I think that's an Insight Editions one. The Grateful Dead Tarot. This is fun. I've seen this. I think this is already out in the States. Like this is fun. I will be honest. I'm not like the world's biggest Grateful Dead fan. For no, no, I'm not a fan. I love this though. I might become a fan in order to justify getting this deck, because this is very like, this would look so good on a table, and these like rainbow edges, like the gradient borders, so fun. Ooh. And we've got the suit of roses, which I am assuming is cups. Yeah, because that's our 7 of cups. Oh, this is fun. Maybe I will delve into their back catalogue just to justify getting this deck. That's really cool. This is really gorgeous. I want this. I can't really justify getting it at this point in time. I know there's been a few reviews from people who are, it says official, so I presume it's like properly licensed. It is of course an Insight Editions one, but it looks pretty good. This looks really fun. I mean, skulls and rainbows, I'm quite happy. Ooh, a Lenormand deck. Tips for reading. That looks like a potentially a decent guidebook. The Rider. It's another stained glass vibe. This is pretty though. What I need to do is just get myself a good Lenormand deck. This is the Royal Animals Tarot again. I guess the Anime Food Tarot. Okay, so we've come to the end of what's in the next 90 days on Amazon. All right, I'm gonna go to Blackwell's and see if they've got anything different. Let's do. I didn't search for Oracle. I just searched for tarot, but I think this video is long enough. Oh, okay, this is already out. I want this, Unlocking the Tarot by Lisa Pepez, and I also want Tarot for Creativity. So this really intrigues me. Lisa Pepez, obviously of YouTube channel Lisa Pepez, has written this book, Unlocking the Tarot, and this really intrigues me because it's about keywords, and typically I have a bit of a recoil to like tarot keywords, but the whole concept of this is as the title says, create your own keys. It's about, I guess, Lisa Pepez's methodology to learning a tarot card and choosing your own keyword, which is where I think keywords are useful and should be, like, I think that's how they should work. I'm real sick of guidebooks, little white books, whatever, where it's just like, oh, I don't know, fool means new beginnings, naivety, and unpreparedness. I don't know. The minute I start to say something, I completely forget everything I ever know. But fool is innocence, new beginnings, naivety, and with no context. And like everybody has their own different definitions for different words. So that on its own is of such limited usefulness. Whereas this seems really cool. So I really want to read her methodology. And I think that would be really interesting. Tarot for Creativity by Chelsea Pippin Mitzi, who did a spread book that I've got, the Tarot Spreads Yearbook. That's what it is. I am really intrigued by this, partly because I am currently reading a different creative tarot book, the Jessa Crispin one, kind of not loving it, kind of having a lot of opinions. my patrons will see a vlog shortly with my thoughts so far. So I kind of want to get this one to see how it compares. Maybe it will please me more. Anyhow, let's see what's coming out. Right, so this is like way in the wild of next year. Boadicea's Tarot of Earthly Delights. Extremely excited to see that going mass market. Tarot for the Magically Inclined. Jack Chanak, he wrote something. Was it good? Did we like it? I haven't read it. But this is like another tarot, like, you know, I mentioned before with the essential oils one, there's quite a few like tarot ritual spell magic-y books. Tarot Spreads by Meg Jones Wall. I didn't know she'd written a tarot book. A tarot book. I've got Finding the Fool. I didn't realize she'd written a spreads book. This is exciting. I will definitely be getting this. I love on Instagram, she shares loads of spreads. Also in her like email subscription, she shares a bunch of spreads. I really enjoy them, and I'm really intrigued to see this like book about it and like the method that she uses. I think that's really cool. Okay. Oh, this reads like a threat. You will be able to read tarot. I think some of these are like fiction books. Tarot in Other Words, edited by Cassandra Snow. This looks gay. An essential anthology by leading queer tarot writers. Okay, interesting. This looks like something I want to read. I didn't love queering the tarot, but I think it just didn't align with the style of reading that I do. And I've not read her other book. I feel like Cassandra Snow's got another tarot book out that I've not read. I think she's querying the craft, but I think is Lessons from the Empress her book. Anywho, this definitely is on my radar. Yes, really cool people. Charlie Claire Burgess, Maria Minnis, Cassandra Snow, Meg Jones Wall are the names that I recognise. Okay, that I'm definitely, once that out May, keeping an eye out for that one for sure. The Tarot Architect by Lon Milo Duquette. Okay, so he did the Thoth book that I'm using. How to Become the Master Builder of Your Spiritual Temple. Foreword by Mary K. Greer. This is interesting. So this looks like kind of advanced tarot, which sounds so pretentious, but like some books are definitely beginner tarot books, getting to grips with the tarot. And I've read enough of those that they're of limited usefulness to me at this point. It's always interesting to see different perspectives, but I don't need a tarot 101 at this point in my practice. Whereas this looks like it's going a little bit deeper, it's doing something a little bit more complex than just learning what the cards mean. Now you have a unique opportunity to master the art of tarot under Lon Milo Duquette, transforming your understanding of self and universe alike. You will discover how to interact with the cards, along with learning the colors, basic symbolism, simple ritual exercises designed to activate and integrate the spiritual forces resident in each individual card. Okay, this looks really interesting. I'm going to keep an eye out for this one too. It does sound very pretentious, but honestly, I'm into it. Broadway Tarot. This doesn't feel necessary. Oh, I am curious though. What do we look like? I'm not a theatre kid. I wasn't a theatre gay, but I want to see pictures. I can't. I'm simply not allowed. Yeah, okay, well, serves me right. Yeah, the Guy in Tarot is out. Everyday Magic. No, Everyday Tarot Magic. There must be about 50 different decks and books with that name. So yeah, this is another like spells and meditations. Tarot Disassembled guidebook. Okay, I remember I saw this deck on Kickstarter and it wasn't one I was super interested in, but it looks like there is a guidebook. Deconstructing the symbols of the major and minor arcana. I think this is potentially a really useful book. I know that there is the AE Waite pictorial guide to the tarot, but I think this is probably going to be a bit more accessible. So this might be a cool one if you're like a beginner or you're wanting to get into the symbolism. That might be a cool one to keep an eye out for. Back to the Future. This has got to be another Insight Editions. Are they not sick of making these? Oh, I hate this art style. That's dreadful. Absolutely not. Seasons of Tarot. What's this? 66 spreads and daily it's a guided journal. 66 spreads and daily affirmations for reflection and transformation. Why not make 78? Do 12 more. Go the full 78. Yeah, I don't want a guided journal. I want a book of resources. personally, but that's just me. Right, the Banned Books tarot card set. What on earth is this? This is either going to be good or really shit and really like We Are the Witches You Couldn't Burn or some nonsense. I would like to see some card images, please. That's clearly too much to ask. When are we out? February. You'd think there'd be card images. I guess not. Okay, fine. There we go. A reprint of the pictorial piece, the tarot, which has had about 60 different prints. I think we've seen all these. Okay. All right, so that is it from me for this one. We are now just sitting looking at my 2025 wish list, which is frankly just everything I've expressed some kind of passing interest into myself. I keep it all in one place. I didn't realize that there was yet another book coming out from Chelsea Pippin Mitzi next year, so that's cool. Anywho, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being here. Thank you for spending some time with me. If you've made it this far, I really hope you have enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you agree or disagree with my judgments on these decks. Let me know if there's anything I missed that's coming out in the next few months, and if there's anything you think I'd be interested in. If you enjoyed, please do check out my Patreon to see more stuff from me. That is always linked down in the description, along with a link to my Etsy store for readings and my tarot spread mini zines. Give me a like if you liked it, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye!